Well, we're back now, and I've completed the viaduct there, nicely tucked in, and I've been working on this tunnel corner here. That's the entrance. You can see the wires are there for the top rail, and then I've made up this polystyrene mounting. What I've been trying to do is make sure there's enough gap through there so that it comes round. The tracks will come round and come out of there. But also I was thinking, what happens if there's a derailment or I need to get to the tracks to clean them? So what I'm playing about with is the ability to move this section out, so I can just lift that out and then I've got access to the corner. One of the big problems is going to be obviously being able to put it back in exactly at the right spot every time. So move it out, move it in, and that'll be sloped down. So something along there, I'll have to create an edge of some sort that'll overlap. I have seen on another video where someone's used a hedge as a way of hiding the cut line, as it were. So if you can think of the rail going along there, along the top, coming off here and then carrying on a little metal bridge, and then that part from there, for the rail will be there, then from that part that'll be fixed, as it were, but this front part there will come away with this, with the hill, and then somewhere along that edge I'll put a hedge to denote where the railway is. A hedge or a fence or something. I'll just have to wait and see for that. There's plenty of time for that, but yeah, so that's done. And what I'm now doing is I'm starting to paint up the riser going up, so I'm going to crack on with that and then we'll see how it turns out. Okay, catch you later. So the painting's finished. So I've done it very roughly in brown all the way along. Now along here there'll be a retaining wall, so I'm not bothered about that bit, and also the wires for the track there. And then when I come to this bit, retaining wall will finish, and then we've got the rock face, and I'll spend a bit of time put some liching in there and different greens and blacks, whatever, but going all the way up, taking the route up along the back here. There'll be bushes, a couple of trees to just blend it all in right round, and then we've got the main rock face here, which I'm quite pleased with the mould I've done. I'll just use some poster paints to actuate that. On the top here then, on the hills, there'll be a little hut up here, and then trees just to blend that in, bushes, shrubs, actuate some of the rock faces with a bit of black and different shades of brown, as well as a bit of white, I suppose, and then grass where I feel grass can be put on. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. There's a few little holes in there, but I'm pretty sure I can hide that by the time I put the PVA and grass on there, or paint on there, that'll all go in. And no rocks are completely smooth anyway, so yeah, I'm pleased with that. So that's ready now, I think, for track laying once it's dried, and get it going all the way along, wire that all up to that point, and then I'm just waiting for some card to arrive now to finish this bit off. Well, thank you for watching. Diolch yn fawr. See you another time. And Shemai, good morning to you. I've been recently working on this. I've got an operation coming up later on today, so I won't be able to do much after this for a week or so. But I've been trying to get this finished. I don't think I can, but it's my first tunnel. And basically what I've been doing is making, as you can see, the tracks go around the inside there. I want this front bit to come away so that if anything happens in the tunnel I can get it off and clean it, do any maintenance to it, any derailments, stuff like that. So what I've basically done is constructed a foam sides there, which I will probably spray paint just in case you can see them. And from the inside you will get that, so they'll have to be painted, otherwise you'll get that look there. This one I've cut a bit of foam to fit the top, and that'll be rocks, and then the wires there for the track, I'll get that soldered in, and then it comes round and comes off here, and it'll get cut there, and there'll be suspension bridge going over to the next bit of mounting over here. But I've done that, and I've glued the card down, and then I've cut it. Well, first of all I measured it, and then I cut it first into two pieces you can see here. You can see that piece, so that side, and then stuck that onto the foam, and then this then will slide back in every time. Along the top here I'll put a hedge and a hedge there, so when you fit it together, hopefully you won't see the joints, as they say, and then this will be modelled with plaster to create a nice curve down onto here, and there'll be some houses or a church or something there, or I might put the church up here. The issue I've got, I might just, it's like a road, I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I might have to construct something that sort of comes up this way up the road, steep hill, or a climb or something going up. I don't know yet. I'll see how it goes, and if I don't like it I'll redo it. But that's what I'm on to now. My next bit then is along the viaduct there. You can see the corners where the card is bent. I just need to get some watercolour paints on them and get them painted out, and the track is glued down onto that. It's nice and straight, the carriages run across, and then the side there I've painted brown, but I'm going to put some greys and blacks to accent it to look like a bit more like a rock cliff, and then get that track glued down and in the corner of the trees there. So basically what I'm going to be doing is a bit of modelling when I can. The issue I've got is using these MP1 turnouts. The thickness of that board, it really does not help me, so I've had to start taking the springs out of the points here. Unfortunately, when I did that one, I managed to ruin it, and the whole thing came apart and I can't fit it together, so I'm now awaiting a new turnout, curve, right hand curve turnout, and then that will join up to that to take that up. I've now got the various bits and pieces I've ordered. That's arrived for me to do the sides here, to get a retaining wall on that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to be spent, because of the fact I'm not going to be able to get into the table, do a lot of physical stuff. It'll be a lot of one-handed painting. So I'll keep you updated when I go along. Right, so I finished the painting on the sides. It's starting to be a bit more realistic, especially around this area here where you can see I've accentuated the various bits and pieces of the rock face, so that's looking good. By the time I get some grass in there, dead grass, different colours along the base of the cliffs, bit of brown, bit of dirt dropping down, coal dust, wherever, and then do ballast the tracks and do all the various bits I need to do there. I think it's going to look quite good, quite realistic. A bit of cleaning up to do now. But yeah, that's not bad for a first go. A few more bits and pieces to do, and then it'll look pretty good. Perhaps a few little rivulets coming down from the water, but it depends.